You have to imagine there's got to be enough of a bait here from the Julies to allow this USP out here towards 51 to not get cleared.
Great shot from Process as he swings in, draws out first blood. Cowes can respond. Look for Tabson next up, and Dome's in for the double. In for the triple, perhaps, against Mantu. It's a possibility. He's holding back against this Incendiary, which has missed out from the T side. Sin and Mantu still being spotted. The Julies can't quite connect the headshot. Eventually, that triple comes in, but he's run out of ammo almost to fail that kill, but does secure it against the man. Crimbo now in a 1-on-4 himself, and Cowes might dip in for the ace. His back is turned towards that Glock, so there's one trade found, but a lot more work to be done.
What an absolute wild sequence out here towards the A-Rap controller. Great, an excellent opener to come through from Process to clear out 51, but just the refrag in there from the paiN. They need to stabilize themselves, otherwise they'll be looking at the double eco.
Really need to see some return from them. Sin, of course, engaging with the AK first and foremost. Mantu caught off by NQZ. Elsewhere, Nissim can follow suit, so it is a 5 versus 3 here. paiN finding the aggressive fight, but it can't hold on to all of the advantages. Tabson responded to by BIG CCT. 4-on-2 scenario still for paiN.
A really good pressure out there towards the B stairs. I mean, when you look at the AK pinned up against the MP9, you're not expecting that fight to go the way of the CTs. Timing out here towards CT works the way of Crimbo, but when you consider how low NQZ was, that's a lot of HP dropped there for Crimbo.
Decent dink off against the man. BIG CCT still around this stairs angle. Process should know it. They saw that the player went down, was not the man that got the kills on the initial contact. Backstabbing from Lux, not even going to
show more towards the A site until Lux can start moving along.
Nades just trying to pop open those smokes and get some information, some vision here for paiN, expecting Big to be aggressed up a ramp.
I mean, it's crazy to think that all four are out here towards A, that they haven't even left a B player, because there could still be pressure or at least a lurk towards B stairs unknown.
He's going to have that one man to cut the rotations back. See if Cowes can sneak in ahead of this smoke as he revealed. I think Crimbo did see him. Nissim's caught the opening frag on Process as one man can walk down towards the bottom of the tarps, sprays through tabs and is going to get caught. Cowes slowly sneaks in. They have no idea about it. He gets his pick forward, looks for the next player back over at the alley position, swings up to sight and captures Sin. And Crimbo is once again left, this time in a 1-on-5 clutch. One frag gained, too many more to gain, and 20 seconds to do it all in.
This is a brilliant start in from the Brazilians. You could just feel that in the rifle rounds, they're making some highly impactful info plays. The multis keep coming up. Cowes is adding numbers to the tally that he got to the gap side. Cowes trying to get in towards 51. Hasn't seen anything on the walk-up just yet, but has actually been legged.
I know that was a blind shot there. There seemed to be a lot of smokes in the way. Either way, down at 3 HP with a single bullet. Brilliant stuff again from the CT. Oh, sorry, T sides rather. paiN stacked up 3 individuals to the backline defensive. Cowes might just play blatant switch. Look for information. Ooh, Process's bullets sailed right past him. He's lucky to be alive there and gets an Incendiary back to try and stop the progress of the T side. Still the crossfire held. A 4th player might join the fray from mid. Flash is sent. Smokes will siphon off that low HP player. And Tabson and Sin can take the 2 main defenders easy as pie.
Well, that was very unorthodox. 2 players on the boosted angle, both trying to play anti-flash the best that they can, and in the end, just getting overwhelmed. Process with the back and forth trades. This is probably where the CTs look for some exits, but this retake will not be successful.
NQZ backing up. Nissim does have now a line into the bomb site itself from Elevator. You are right, no retakes on to do the CT forces. Nice nades on against them, and that cuts both ways.
NQZ, AWP, is he peering back in for another fight? I wonder if he just holds this line or continues to fight. He gets a little bit too far forward, and that flashing from Crimbo means it's a sitter kill for Sin.
And trade to an even standing with 40 seconds on the clock. Cowes still holding close. Nades again on Tabson and Crimbo, tagging them down to less than half HP on each. Incendiary to force that AWP out in the open, didn't hit the shot. BIG CCT can take him out of the round. Advantage back for paiN as Big have no choice but to try and force the issue. Cowes swings on Sin, reducing it to Tabson and Crimbo. Face forward again, sprays. Very awkward from the forward player with 15 seconds on the clock. He's got the bomb on his back, and he's rotating back to the ramp control to hold on to these weapons for the big side. No follow-up on T. paiN will return to 7, take the half. Tries to get that AWP as well. Might even take him after time. No. He'll just fall in general. 7-1 now for the Brazilian squad.
And I'm going to remind you...
Get the kill shot in, Process even with nades back. Open up the vision, just barely get the kill. Draw a third player away from the B bomb sites, and Nissim stands alone to dish out the damage. Sin will get isolated. Secondary pick, he hesitates for it. And now they should have the B bomb site.
Well, very good position there from both Process and the other ramp individual, just to be able to drive a little bit of distraction. Him and tabseN to keep the util down, to open up a pick towards Gap, and then Nissim's just alone out there on B. Would love a bait and switch, would love someone out towards quad, or maybe from White that could swing on the contact. But he's the only player on B.
Lux is being hunted here, Process. Oh, he's walked right past him. They have no idea. Oh, this is Matic. Oh, no. There it is.
There it is. Just in the end.
Oh, man. Process had an opportunity for that ramp pick again. Crimbo spread out towards mid, a little bit more aggressive this time. Sin going to try and progress onto the stairs position. Lux actually gets a little bit of revenge. Mantu dropped to the hands of the AK. Lux will burn back to Process, however, so that ramp engagement's not done, although it might be soon. 4-on-4 for now.
I definitely think paiN have got the right idea to get under the skin of BIG, and that's just constantly fighting for this ramp control, constantly looking to be on the front foot of engaging into picks and taking space away. And now it's got silent, so there's going to be a little bit of a reposition from NQZ. He's actually watching out the elevators for a moment. Mid could be open for the taking.
Minute to work with. And just boosting up to check the back line. Smoke on towards the A entrance. Now NQZ. Now you're going to nade his way forward. I didn't see anybody close. Process does reveal himself. NQZ might have information from here. Hearing footsteps of tabseN, but he cancels that incendiary. Swing back, and Sin's going to get caught. NQZ transfers to his teammate, and tabseN is able to trade it back, but to the favor of paiN will go. And with this B attack still having two players on defense, it seems like easy pickings for BigZera, with Crimbo once again left in what, his fourth clutch of the map so far. He'll try his hand at it. The bomb is well CT controlled. Cowes, the shadow was absolute beauty. Big at least have the AKs in play for round 12. But 9-3 is their best potential scoreline. You bet that paiN want 10. And they may well get it. Molly is sent into Cowes' position, of course, wants to use that smoke. The AK swinging from Process can tap onto his teammate. Center site defensive held together. BigZera still able to get one more on Crimbo, but Cowes is overwhelmed. Lux now, back sight, unawares of the man making his way in from side. And now there's two left from the paiN camp. This should have been the big that we've seen all half long so far. We'll only really get it in round 12, though. Should be their third as BigZera will drop, and Nissim is on the 1-on-4.
At least it's a positive note to end out the half here from Big, but this is going to have to be one of the last.
So the USPs will try and hunt for them in a pistol basis. The three-man boost for tabseN couldn't quite connect an accurate shot. Leave utility to set for the execution.
Well, they know that there's mass players out here towards that A site at least. And Cowes got a 4K in the pistol. This time around, he doesn't have the Julies, but the Glock in hand. Let's see if he can do it again.
Process joining one man up at the back site. Taps those USPs, and Nissim can evade them as they finally hold fire. Set that bomb plant in, retake coming up for Big. They have a kit in play with utility also on Sin. The smoke and incendiary. Counter Molotov from the T side line as they try and look for an engagement. tabseN can cut down one. A second player of Cowes will fall. He'll take one back, so it's only a single man advantage. NQZ trying to paint and switch, move left and right, bob and weave on the side, but does find himself demised at the hands of tabseN, who makes it a quadra. On the defuse he'll go. Lux can't hit accurate shots. He finally takes one of the backup dancers. And Lux, the two AKs, the most forward. BigZera trying to look to take point. Pass that bomb back to the AWPer. Ensure that it doesn't go down as the first casualty. They are still setting up for the smokes hit. Execution. Inbound now from paiN, or is it? It seems to be cancelled by the HGs. The AWPer of Mantu still holding his nerve. Finally, Lux peeks up, gets shut down by tabseN. Mantu holding his nerve. The taps of the AK forcing an angle, but Process has got a kill in the center of the site in the meantime. Cowes desperate for wall bangs, finally gets one, but Mantu can strike back. Sid can follow suit there in the mid control, and NQZ 1-on-4 grabs that first, but no more.
And it's moments like that when you look at Process and say, what a teammate from the AWPer's perspective. Mantu is posted down there on the gap line. He's waiting for the jiggle. He's waiting for the press.
Back 40 seconds. fire in front of the stairs, of course, will stop any real aggression from paiN for now. They won't really set up in any positions that will aid it. The boost will come through from Big Zero as it does burn out. Smokes on site with Sin seen. I can't quite tell. Certainly not to the hands of Lux. Big Zero will turn back a trade, but Mantu is right in his head. Advantage remains for Big, extended to a two-man advantage. Cowards does get one pick back. Saw with that all pause as well. Has bought enough breathing room for the bomb to get planted here. It's a little bit late to the site, but will need to go down.
You wonder if Process is going to try and deny over the left side of that Jenny. Mantu with the AWP position for the bomb plant to move.
He tried, but failed. Both players held in very similar positions. They can't afford to line up for the rifles here. Nissim does. Process down, takes him down. Cowards. 1 versus 3. Doesn't even get past the first man. Process can lock it in. And Big can lock in the 8th. This comeback is, well, it's almost complete. The AWP and Mantu backed up at the elevator entrance. Is AWP ready? Both the floor and the scaffolding. Cowards. Where does he lean into? Seems to continue up the B play.
This is all just about timing, because now you've got tabseN coming back towards elevators.
Oh.
It should have been a free kill, but Cowards instead has been able to wrap his way into Sniper's Nest.
As the T's rotate away from their B entry positions and start playing towards A. Ramp control at the bottom of ramp position.
They still have to deal with the ult, though.
Does catch tabseN. Now Mantu's on his own. It's basically a 1v3 situation. Sin is slowly rotating back. Cowards unawares of exactly where the pole's holding from. Was he spotted on that swing? I can't quite tell from the T side POV. Mantu didn't see the vision just yet, but finally they'll sweep forward and they'll get the kill in. Cowards does deal with the AWP. Sin, no choice but to save as paiN start the T side.
I thought Lux may have actually cost them that round. I think about that aggressive duel that he got out there towards the tops. He had...
Start to reveal what's happening here for the T side. Flash forward, Big Zero cannot deal with Process. We go to an even man standing. paiN still pressured by the timer. There's a mid-walk coming in from Cowards. Can he cut rotations? Can he set up a backstab? He hears Sin, spots him as well. There's a little bit of vision for the information. Nissim playing inside the smoke. tabseN, core, second man. That AK, not even necessary. Nissim's mowed down 2 more. And Sin locked out of the site. Cannot deny the plant from his position. Not without his equipment here. All he can do is stay alive as paiN will get to 11.
A fantastic mid-walk, yet doesn't even want to be in a position in which he refights, waits for Mantu to reposition with the AWP out from elevators.
Oh, shot missing. HEs will get sent to headshot. Cowards going to catch tabseN before that anyway. A 3-on-3. paiN are making this round doable. Flash in, shot missed out. Mantu goes right into that Molotov and takes some respectable damage. NQZ now waiting for the Sniper's Nest peak, which might be coming in a lot sooner than you might think. Watching out the elevator position, actually. Mantu, back site. No one's been seen.
There's even a bit of a reposition here from Crimbo. Because it's gotten so silent, they actually could have just left ramp. They could have started showing some presence out towards the B stairs. This is a very strong freeze right now for paiN. The question is for Nissim, can he still strike in gap even on low HP?
Sin gets Nissim. Spray back on Cowards, knowing he's somewhere on that bomb site. AWP and Mantu sees one, flick shot, doesn't quite connect it. M4 tap burst, finally Cowards can come up with a kill, but drops the bomb on his way out of the round on Crimbo's part. NQZ is all that remains, a 1-on-2. Needs that plant to secure the time, they know it. They could have it. Now 3 players on the T side. Bomb need to commit a flashbang actually from the man, allows Big Zero to come up with a kill on Mantu.
And now they've got Nissim trying to do a Cowards walk up from mid. Big Zero might be able to deal with Process, and indeed he does.
Sin's head was also seen at the backside. Nissim closing in the pincers. This is the game-winning play as tabseN drops, and Sin has got to do something unholy to win this 1-on-3 clutch. He gets the bomb carrier, looks for Nissim in the back lines. The AK spray for the smoke. He's caught with his knife out. Surely not, son. There's no time. There's no time. Sin. EP anymore. Drawing in utility Process. Need to put that smoke or incendiary. Not sure which one he has in his hand. Either way, the moment he sees contact, puts it out and denies any further progression from paiN. Tap burst, puts some fire, swing for the kill. Lux wins it, and that might send him into the A site.
That's a very good entry. Now Big have got Mantu up aggressively towards Crane. He swung out wide towards mini ramp, seeing nothing. The AK from Lux swings without a teammate and without utility and cost him the life.
Cost them a man advantage, but the fast rotates are inbound now from the T side. It's Sin again, M4, backline, see the spray, but doesn't connect it on Nissim. You got Crimbo, fast rotations inbound for him. Flashes and smokes, the suppressed vision keep him blind. A Molotov to force him out of the sight, and the far long ranges from tabseN can find Nissim in the end. The bomb is down again. 3v3 retake, no kits.
They've still got a molly for NQZ, so it's going to actually be used in a very late round situation to put it onto the bomb late on the clock.
Big Azera not revealed despite him being so close. The shadows there was seen by Crimbo. Look at Cowards pressing forward, a headshot seen, but the AK right here, playing behind the smoke. He got tagged. Crimbo hard it. They're going to hunt him. Oh, the information game is everything, and it's NQZ. He's all now behind White, waiting on 3 others. He gets caught off by Mantu, swing back. Have they got a kit? Have they got this?
No.
Oh, no, they don't. Big. They worked so hard at the end, but it was not from Crimbo. His P250 involved in the first kill. NQZ now backed up and facing in at point blank against that P250. The USB can still win the fight, bring it into a 4-on-4. Meanwhile, Mansu with his walk up. Lux is ready for it until he turns away. And the kill goes the way of Big. One player also caught off with the firing squad, swinging back in towards the canals. Sin's already on the B bomb site. Cowes can't do much except just accept his demise. Big Azera now next up to task. Back up is rotating in with that defuse kit. Of course, already committed into the bomb site itself. Trying to tap, trying to catch these individuals, but no heads are going the way of paiN.
Now, Big Azera is getting quite a bit of info on the side, but they need kills. They need picks off of the back of this, and no one's really overfacing from Big.
QZ prodding Big Azera, check him. Nothing being given up to the paiN side as Mantu can strike back. Leave it all onto one of the CT forces, unknown to the T side players as well. Raced in
towards B.
Big Azera vacates the mid control as Big have easy pickings on the A site. Flashes will come in from Big Azera to get Nissim in aggressive. M4 in his hands against the flashes being sent in 20 seconds. Again, Big, and the run this time are pretty low. The bomb's now been seen. Rotations should come out now for the CT forces. They've got to get at least kills here. Big Azera with one, only one. Him and Nissim overwhelmed. The bomb should go down.
The only thing on my mind was, is the bomb going to go down? I think we've seen a few times there from Big on a move. It's B main or out there to mid or into sort of the A main position itself. But you are constantly going to be more so on the back foot. And I wonder how paiN are going to be able to disrupt that kind of playstyle difference. Nissim close behind the smoke towards A main. Big Azera with the M4 as well.
Crimbo about to pop open the... Actually goes a little bit deeper in the smoke, so it will clear up on its own. CTs will prod forward. Nissim going to get caught by Crimbo's position. Big Azera able to get, well, technically 2 kills with Mantu's TK on Crimbo, making it a 2 versus 2 situation. Sin's going to get caught off in this corner. Cowes able to respond, but they're unaware of Lux. Sin's just seeing him, engages the first. Mantu's low HP. paiN could be on for the steal. The AK going to try to bait him around the corner. Tagging up tabseN a little bit by that incendiary. Damage being done towards that man is the only real impact in this round. paiN so far unscathed. Big, no casualties taken here.
Lux trying to see if he can work on a walk contact out here from Electric from the D side perspective. It seems like they're going to have another go at that double pump of the A split. You still have Nissim very close behind.
Swings forward on Process. Big Azera can catch tabseN, double up against Sin, locking them down, it feels like here. Big picked apart by the individual fights. Mantu and Crimbo now being flanked by Lux. Again down here at Canals, again pushing onto them. Same couple of kills to gain. Crimbo can return fire with 1 pick, and whilst it is a trade back for Big, it's not really much in terms of the round itself. They could even line up for Cowes. Does take 1 with him. Mantu continuing to trade to keep his AK alive in this round for the save call in the round itself. Definitely not going to be a 4th for Big as a 2nd for paiN.
I think it's funny when it's 5v2. I think most of the time, Jay, we're just thinking, right, you give that respect forward to your opposition, you play deep in the bomb sites, and yet paiN and Canals and...
Way into the B play. Crimbo trying to see if he can work out the A site, try to draw attention away from the B defensive, which is successful. The mid player is basically committed to the A site from camera, but Crimbo half-hearted about his overall hit. 17 seconds. Now it comes down to the 2 CTs on the site to defend. cowes, first man in. Flashbang keeps him binded. He still gets that one pick, and the second not quite. Big Azera still holds back a temple. Makes it a double overall. Mantu in process have dropped the bomb, and the AWP can take process out in the open. Big caught flat-footed.
Smoke, that's got to be. That might be a heaven smoke that failed.
That nade might land, though. Oh, very chunky. Process and Crimbo, very low HP. NQZ up close and personal against Process. Will not last against Mantu as he's flashed off blinded and turned away from the AK. M4 of Nissim now trying to get a bit of an angle towards that gap. Unsuccessful in finding the kill. Advantage goes the way of Big, and the bomb should go down to the site itself. Big Azera does see one man aggressing. Looks at the fight on the site and does win that as well. Crimbo with a return, a double up on the return. And Lux, no luxury in this 1 versus 2. Knows that Crimbo is somewhere closer. You know how close he does now. Catching that frag. He's caught looking the wrong way. M4 can't upgrade to the AK. Incendiary's further forward. Got to get on that defuse with the kit in play. It's going to be opened up towards that main control. Mantu, you have to look for the swing. The AWP.
Good position where they just have to keep fighting for the split.
Smoke on one, Nissim backed up. AWP of NQZ watching. Shot on the shoulder, mate. Missed out. Process. Second one doesn't connect. Sin can take the frag. Bomb down. Crimbo overwhelms the back line. And you got Big Azera all the way back at Temple now just to fall away and save the M4.
NQZ unfortunately needed a multi, or really any of those players on the B site needed a multi, but you'd hope that it was the guy that was going to take first contact. And that's probably one of the sweetest rounds yet from Big. And think about the idea that you've just used double tacks back to back. You've gone into the next round and you've literally just swept them. Process getting closer towards Electric, and with the bomb tailing in towards main, it's looking like another split play. Lux is going to get forced away. There is a resmoke that can go down, but look at that, just walking into the bomb site.
Tabson catching a kill back onto Lux. Coway is able to trade. Sin responds all the same. Interestingly, that was Tabson's first kill in this game, which I think is very...
See absolutely nothing. Big Azera out towards mid, could get challenged.
Flash blinded, not faced around the corner. Tabson's taking a lot of damage as the forward man of that mid face. 3 players overall. Mantu, gap just being spotted, and Big Azera taken out.
Ah, look at this backstab from cowes though. He's been able to get him behind at mids.
Lux, that HE, pretty nicely placed, but still not enough to get the kill on Tabson. cowes, 1, 2, and not 3. Mantu just turns back to a 3-on-3 just about.
A very good effort. Quite a bit of distraction from the util of Lux to at least draw the attention ahead. They know that Mantu's out there to mid, and with the bomb, they have not been able to trap him. And for Big, this is where they could just go back to that B split that's been also successful for him.
Regroup and reaggress, only one man to deal with. NQZ can't watch every single position. Back will be turned towards main. Smokes are coming in towards that temple position, so also seeing Lux with no vision of his own right. Process, however, is taken out of the fold. Lux back sight. Actually made his way ahead of that smoke. Jump face. AWP could get caught off. Mantu! NQZ responds! That's a 3K from the AWP of the T side, 2 of which bailed them out of bad positions. And now Crimbo all alone. Back will be turned towards Nissim. He's seen him, and the spray is not quite there. So as much as the AWP was able to bail out Big, it's still not enough to win the map, the round upright. 5th on the board for paiN. paiN pin to take it. Crimbo always hearing all sorts of footsteps. They were very heavy-handed towards that B site. One man over in mid can support the A site defensive. They've got a hyper passive though. Molotov to send Crimbo well out of the way. Burning to 40 HP. Tabson has drawn out first blood. Second kill goes his way despite taking a goosh to 9 points of health. Nissim now forced to extend, forcing Crimbo off angle. He'll reface. He'll get a headshot. NQZ gets overwhelmed the same. Big as 0-1-on-5. He's not lasting long. It's all 5 life for Big as they take the pistol.
And you've got to feel there for paiN, because when you look at the util and when you look at that initial contact, they've actually done a lot right. They've been able to drive...
I'm going to surprise them. These men fall apart so easily towards a rifle. Process looking pretty good against Lux. Made that kill look so easy. Big Azera now making no noise against Tabson's position. The M4 of Crimbo has heard the tag, or given the tag information away to that shotgun still. Big Azera can win that fight. Now they make their way into the A site. Crimbo caught by his own flashbang, expecting a war on 2 fronts, and that's exactly what he'll get. Forced out by the Molotov. The bomb actually not quite yet on the bomb site. I don't think anyone's in a position to punish it. That player from mid's too focused on rotating to the site itself. Maybe a kill could present itself. No, not quite yet. NQZ finds Crimbo. Sin can turn back around against Big Azera. NQZ gets caught to a 2 versus 2. And paiN have vacated to go back to that B bomb site.
Sin's got a molly, so as soon as he rotates out here towards Cave, he might try and get that down to the bomb site.
Bomb tapped once. Still Sin's closing in so slowly. Nissim, perfect shots again. Process, 2 kills already in this round, 2 more to win the clutch. Aware of Nissim, unaware of Cowes. Back corners, check position, bomb. Opened up for both sides. Can he tap it without... I'm not going to argue there, because you are right. For Big, it could be a hell of an opportunity to surge ahead had they gone for the buy and won it. Equally, we have seen these half-buy kind of rounds find success, even in this series. Orp in for NQZ, flashed forward for Big. They make that first kill happen. The process is there for the responsive. 4-on-4, making it 3-on-3. Actually, Big as Era continues to try fragging down to 2 individuals at a big side. He's such low HP,
Nice.
but Mantu couldn't quite get past the finish line here. Crimbo now all alone.
A sick round there from Big Era, and he was helping not only keep fighting to save the orb, but also he's becoming the only player outside of main. And with the bomb in his hands, if he went down in that 2v2, that's on for a steal there from Big. So that triple kill is immense pain. And now you just close it down with ease from this 3v1.
Crimbo tries hands at a hero play. Not impossible for Big. Again, we've seen it in this map up in this series so far. Kill found against the first of the bomb planter. 40 seconds to fend off the next 2. Swung on locked. He's caught that second, but not quite able to deal. Seeing the nades come his way, actually, will reveal a little bit of info. He was spotted, but he's not quite dead yet. Re-smokes back, suppressing and forcing paiN to again retreat.
Tamsin is rocking this XM for yet another round and didn't need to go for this investment. Nissim out towards A main, just spamming on the corner in case anyone was holding close towards the table. Very slow, very silent. Not even a huge amount of util's been used here from paiN.
Swinging into the flashbang, Sin checks for Cowes, gets him. Big Azera with a responsive against Process though. Nades to his position will weaken him a little bit, but Sin is still hunting for the kill. Meanwhile on the site, Crimbo could get caught off here. They're bringing extra support to try and look for this one man. They might lose the B site for it as Big Azera continues fighting, continues fragging. Sin forced to make a play with a USP. A 3-on-3, now make it 2 as NQZ takes Tabson out of the rotate.
And they know that Sin's got to be fairly low. They know that he's got to be tagged up outside here main. NQZ with a very important kill out there towards Canals.
Flash in. Nissim caught blinded, but Sin could act
save
with it. Yeah. Mantu, his AWP was rotating back up towards to support with the crossfire, support with some Overwatch. And Big. Usually it might all rest on Process again.
He's got no nades. He's got nothing that can slow this round down. At least as Sin's got a flash that can peek ahead. Process can peek with it.
What's he going to get out of it, though? Nothing. Nades to crack open a smoke. Sprays, desperate to find a trade, desperate to find a kill. And nothing goes the way of Big. 2 players on the way, looking for a retake, it seems.
What a call. Big Azera going into pretty much the open B bomb side. And now they just have to close down the post plant. But Big might just say, you can close with these, as they're opting for yet another save. And as a prime example, there's a trap being set up with 3 CTs towards A. Mantu with the AWP up against the jiggle, baited. Now they know where the AWP is. Another missed shot from Mantu.
Been stuck on 20, 21 kills for a fair while now. Those misses important. Oh, Crimbo. His back was turned. I thought for a second they were going to strike against him. Backed up to the back site. Was he seen across to the smoke? No, he wasn't. NQZ, Sin, Big Azera going back and forth towards the mid play. It's going to be an A split with only this SMG caught in the back site. Mantu in Process. Surely Mantu has to save. Process might try to go hero. He gets that first, but no more.
And Process is the only one. We're still waiting for the rotation.
I set. Land at least a frag. 1 pick. Set up your team with something respectable, and Lux will go down. Second adjustments there. Sin taken back by Cowes in the backside. The rotators been cut off, but NQZ falls to the man advantage of Big. Process knows they're coming in close. He can't hit that next shot as Cowes flanks him. That bomb all alone, though. The lurking from Nissim back towards Canals. Coming back at Electric will finally join as part of the post-plant 2v2. Slow walk-ups from Tabson in the back. Crimbo's AWP just being seen to the shoulder bay. Tabson revealed. Finds the first adjustment. Needs to land a single tag on a Cowes, but no. He keeps himself tucked away. Tabson, that nade gets him. The swing of the AK.